Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Heist League 3.12. In this episode, I'm going to be doing this presentation, this PowerPoint with you guys. How you guys doing? This is a discussion about the glorious Vanity, Xibaqua, Divine Flesh, nerf, and about our replacement, the Elegant Hubris is OP. The Elegant Hubris can be under the commemorative of Kadiro, Kespiro, Victorio. It doesn't matter. I'll go into more detail now. How you guys doing? And welcome to this episode. So, we're going to start it off with the Golem cat. I don't know why his paw is green, yellow, and blue, but he's Golem. This cat is a goddamn... I love him. This is the Golem cat. This is not I don't have a cat. But that's the Golem cat. Glorious Vanity comes in three forms. There's 3 keystones, 3 commemorates. Just like how you can commemorate the Elegant Hubris in 3 forms, so can Glorious Vanity. The one we were looking at in particular is Divine Flesh with its nerf, but I'll look at Corrupted Soul. 50% of non-chaos damage taken bypasses energy shield, and then you gain 20% of maximum life as extra energy shield. So this is called Doriani. And this, people love to stack tons of free energy shield with the chestplate mod, 10%, 20% from here, and you just get tons of free energy shield. They don't even build any more, they just got free off of the life scaling. And then Immortal Ambition is basically soul tether the belt in a keystone. And so energy shield starts at 0, cannot recharge or regenerate energy shield, lose 5% of energy shield per second. Life leech effects are not removed at full life, and life leech effects recover energy shield instead while on full life. So this is like the replacement, or this is an option instead of soul tether for builds like the Baron to have the leech go over. So we were more looking at Divine Flesh. So all damage taken bypasses energy shield, so you no longer have energy shield. It doesn't work. 50% of elemental damage taken as chaos damage, and it used to be 10% to maximum chaos res. Now it's 5. So nerf to Divine Flesh in 3.12. This used to be 10, and now it's half. This is no longer OP, so I don't use it anymore. But let me explain it. So if it was at 10, it would raise your max chaos to 85. So you have 85 here and 75 over here. Half of the damage goes to the 75 and half goes to the 85. So that's just averaging, right? So if you think about it, in the past, we were taking the average of 85 and 75 and getting 80. That was our mitigation against elemental damage. Against elemental damage in total. Against half of it, we were having 85 res. Against half of it, we're having 75. So the average is 80. We were gaining 5% max mitigation against elemental damage and 10% max chaos res against chaos damage for 1 keystone. So it was really effective. It was basically like running purities, purity of ice, fire, and lightning, without running it for the auras, and this is just in 1 keystone. So now, being 5%, you'd have 75 and 80, and in the middle is 77.5%, so it's only 2.5%. So this is literally half as good, and it already was kind of meh, even being that insane. Isn't that insane? That it had to be that kind of powerful for everyone to use it, and now that it's halved, you shouldn't be using it. Unless you're a build that fully converts all elemental damage to chaos and is doing this max chaos 90% shit, and it's like transcendent flesh or whatever. Yeah, welcome back, old friends. So now that we can send Divine Flesh away back to its pure convert builds, we're gonna go back to our old school friend, our Minion one. Welcome back. So the Elegant Hubris is capable of changing notables on the skill tree to a ton of different things, including 37 chaos res, 50% of each elemental res, and tons of other cool things. You're also able to get minions have 80% increased maximum life, and minions deal 80% increased damage. But people ask, what about the keystones? Who should I commemorate? What do I do? It's so complicated. It really is so simple. So these are the 3 keystones. They suck. Why do they suck? This one converts Life Flask to, well, adds it. It's not convert. It adds the ability to life flask energy shield, but it's 30% less effective now. So you only need this if you go to an energy shield build. We're a life build that doesn't use energy shield. This is useless. People would do this if they like life flasks too much and don't want to give them up when going energy shield. So you can do this if we end up going ESCI, and you could go this to still use a life flask. I wouldn't do this, but possible. Ignore attribute requirements. Gain no inherent bonuses from attributes is useless because we already have enough attributes for everything, and we liked gaining life from the strength and mana from the intelligence. Supreme grandstanding keystone. Nearby allies and enemies share charges with you. Enemies hitting you have 10% chance to gain an endurance, frenzy, or power charge. So this is bad because it only buffs you, and the only one of these that you would need is endurance charges, and we already have 2 free endurance charges on my amulet and ring as crafts. Minimum endurance charges are permanent endurance charges. That's all it means. So this is a waste. No keystone is necessary for Elegant Hubris. Therefore, we just take the no keystone, no commemorate. We prioritize minion life. We don't need those. Things to look for. So notables that only take 2 or 3 points to allocate. So let's give an example. Imagine you get 80% minion life for 2 points. That means you get 40% minion life per point. Or 3 points. 3-point notables equaling 80% minion life across 3 points for 26.6% repeating, 26.6 repeating per point. So I like to compare these to the skill tree where we see 10% or 12% of the minion life or minion damage max as travel nodes of a minion life or damage. Obviously the actual notable is slightly better, but this is this is an insane amount of life or just flat damage that you can get in the build. Therefore, the power of these nodes is pretty big. So general rule of thumb is that more notables is better because you spend points on the jewel socket. You spend a jewel socket on this, so it better be worth it. So more notables is better. Mine gives 4 notables for 9 points. Not including the jewel socket. So I'm getting 160 minion life, 160 minion damage right now. I did this last night. And so basically 17.7% minion life and damage per point. Is that good? Yeah, and it's a lot of minion life and a lot of minion damage. And it's like really, really, really strong for single points. Yeah. Because this is basically like saying 35%. If you were only getting minion life and I did this like 4 notables for 9 points of just pure minion life, so this was all life, this would be 35.4% minion life per point. You're not beating that. You're not. You're not beating it. It's so strong. When do I buy an Elegant Hubris? So this will surprise a lot of people. Most people don't need this for a while. So this is like a public service announcement to teach you guys about the Elegant Hubris, to really put it into perspective where it is and what it does. You can use it earlier. It's pretty powerful, especially it is just flat stats. It's pretty good. But I bought this after about 53x investment into the build. I haven't had problems with survivability. I'm only getting this as preparation to go into fully juiced 100% delirium or 1200 delve or super endgame stuff. Not talking about Awakener 8. I've already done Awakener 8. Uberelder's easy. Regular mapping's easy. Heist is easy. You're not going to lose your shit in this. With my build, my 53x build. So the Elegant Hubris is a bonus on top of it, so then I can go juice delirium and 1200 delve if I want to. I don't know yet. Either way, so the 53x investment into my build includes Awaken Multi-Strike and all of my Awaken gems already. And you won't need this for Awakener 8, the Elegant Hubris, or the for Uberelder or regular mapping or Heist. Yeah. This is mostly for minion life and to keep your minions alive in endgame content like Super Juice Delirium and 1200 plus Delve. You can use this early for damage if you really wanted to. But now it's time to show you a bonus. Time for you to help me decide between two cool things. So why is it cool? I will show you. So I have my current path of building to give you a tangible thing that you can actually now see. So this is the 160 minion damage, 160 minion life, elegant hubris right here. I could show you in game too. I actually do have it, but this is the damage, 4.25 million. And so what we see here is different pathing. I came from above this time, and we got purity of flesh because it's slightly more life, overtaking these 2 points of life and elemental res and this life and armor. And so I ended up taking the 2 points here on the pathing. And then, yeah, so the 160 brought us slightly higher damage and more life on the everything. So my animate guardian and everything has like 50% more life. We lost a little bit of life, but now my stuff, I'm not worried at all about it dying. So then I show an alternative because I looked through 90 elegant hubrises. I also found this one. This was 3 point 160 minion life. So I didn't show that it gives 160 life because it doesn't actually matter. So just know that there's 160 increased life on these 2 points, 80 per 3 points. With the extra 9 points that I saved from all of this extra pathing, the purity, and all this extra junk that I skipped, we only spent 3 points. I spent it on these 2 medium and this 1 life and armor, and so we have slightly higher. We lost health actually because we lose the purity of flesh, but we gained a little bit. We gained some armor. We have the same amount of life on the minions as we would with the other one, but except we also have dread march now, the 2 dread marches. So this is tankier. I need to make it clear that this is so different. Okay, there's so many things to point out. So lower damage by 300,000, but we have 2 renewals more and 2 dread marches. 20% physical damage reduction, 20% chaos res, 20% life, 20% move speed. We lost a little bit of life. We lose regen. We lose 6% physical damage reduction because to gain back the damage, you have to switch a ton of the eminences to harmonies because you don't have all that flat damage. You have to gain back the flat damage with harmonies, 60% for each harmony to make up for the 160 that we lost from the elegant hubris of the other one. So we still have 3.9, and with this, you can see that then you'll have insane survivability. So the point is that this is like min-max, more damage, more health, more regen, more survivability, better. And if we need more minion survivability, we can sacrifice a bunch of our other stuff to gain dread marches and mediums into the build potentially. You could also get just a better elegant hubris in both these cases. Like I said, more minion life, more points in general off of a 3-pointer would be insane. Like imagine 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, like 2 points. It'd be so nice. It'd be so nice. It could be amazing. But no, either way, I'm curious what you guys think about the 2 different versions. Now I'm going to get back because that's enough of that. So let me know what you guys think of the 2 different versions. So I'm going to be using this one with the bigger elegant hubris with more damage, everything. Seems better. And then this one is like a meme backup if I need more survivability for a niche situation that I go into, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. Okay, so then thank you for helping me decide, and now I'll show you guys to end it off the golem hamster. Dude, this is not a normal hamster. You don't mess with him. Dorito knows. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed the golem hamster, and hope this gave you a lot of information about the elegant hubris. You know how it works now, and what you're looking for, and why you're looking for it, and how the different builds could look with more damage or whatever, and what you're prioritizing. Hope I could help you. I remember that I did not include how to actually search for it, so I'm going to do that. Search items, elegant hubris, timeless. You literally just punch it in, search, scroll past all of this junk of people trying to sell theirs with stuff like, look, 320 minion damage for 20x is garbage. I found so many good ones. He doesn't even list the points because he's... Why would he say 3-point minion? It's I don't know. Either way, they're like 7C, 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 and then the other thing is, people will say, should I divine them or should I buy them? I recommend to buy them and resell them. Why? Because you get the money back. Divine orbs are more expensive than the jewel, and you spend the divine orb when you roll an elegant hubris, so you should just buy them and resell them. So circulate the same 1453 elegant hubrises around and find good jewels, and everyone will find a decent jewel. They're going to keep coming into circulation too constantly, and people are going to constantly be filtering out good ones and selling them and tilting me, but it's okay. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope this helps you with the elegant hubris. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. I can't do this without you guys, and thank you guys for all the support on my stream yesterday. 10 subs. We're at 162 subs on the stream on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. I've been streaming 12 hours a day every single day since the beginning of the season. It's been incredible. I can't do this without you guys, and thank you guys to anyone new who joins the Patreon or the YouTube members today, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!